Hello and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we're rounding up 5 NBA hot takes on the internet for ahead of the 2023 season. But before we head into the video, make sure to like, subscribe and turn on notifications. Zion wins MVP. Back after a long season of being missed is Zion Williamson, bringing him great anticipation and countless takes for the New Orleans Pelicans in the ever-approaching 2023 season. Zion hopes to come back even better and look to be taking the necessary steps to get himself into shape and be 100% ready to go. In a recent interview with Zion's personal chef Christian Green, when asked for his hot take on Zion's next season, the celebrity chef gave one bold prediction and he simply answered MVP. And that was the mic drop. It was a bold prediction indeed, especially when you consider the young star has only played games so far in his short career. A cursory glance at his career up until now might make this take look like indulgent fan fiction. This claim does not come without its. It will definitely be one long shot for Zion to win MVP next season, but on all considerations there is a realistic path for him to get there. The first and most obvious step on the staircase is that Zion Williamson has to stay on the court for the entire length of the season. His number for maximum games he has played per season stands at 61, and that won't be enough to bag the MVP. If we refer back to the MVP voting for 2022, the top 5, namely Nikola Jokic, Joel Embiid, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Devin Booker and Luka Doncic. Each of them played at least 65 games, with the winning title going to Jokic with 74 games last season. As one who fans aren't currently placing their money on, Zion won't be heading into the next season as one of the frontrunners for MVP, and he is going to have put in even more than the top guys, whom everyone is betting on to work his way into the discussion. Next, he's going to have to score above 30. All of the top 5 MVP candidates from this season finished in the top 10 in scoring, which you would expect. Embiid ended up leading the NBA at just over 30 points per game, which while yet unachieved is still a realistic goal for Zion Williamson if he can stay healthy. In his second season, Zion had a score 27 points per game, so it's not a stretch to hope that he can take his game up a notch with a better team around him and more offensive weapons in his arsenal. Lastly, he'll have to finish in the top 4 in the Western Conference. It's a long shot but not inconceivable. For Zion to become an MVP contender, it will require a blend of optimal health, personal domination and team performance. Number 2, Mathurin will win Rookie of the Year. With their rebuild in the draft, the Indiana Pacers have added another outstanding player into the mix. With the selection of Mathurin, the 6'6" wing, we could be entering this season with a situation of productive play alongside Tyrese Haliburton, who had massive assist performances last season. In college, the high-flying athletic guard showed Steph Curry-like range by making 20% of his threes from further than 25 feet away and succeeding at 39.6% rate. His defense is flawless and resembles Smith Jr. Additionally, he exhibits a Marcus Smart-like toughness that will render him a fan favourite to the crowd at Hoosier. Mathurin is fit and healthy and has a variety of ways to score on the court. In his final season at Arizona, he had averaged of 17.7 points, 5.6 rebounds and 2.5 assists per game. If the Pacers can trade Malcolm Brogdon, that should free up a starting position for the rookie as Haliburton shifts to point guard. While it doesn't help for his team to be a little more competitive than the Rockets or the Magic, Mathurin has a great court player in Tyrese Haliburton to give him that veteran advice the two favourites lack. If he's a quick learner, this might be a long shot worth gambling on. Number 3, Memphis Grizzlies will lose the first round. While we acknowledge that in 2022, the Grizzlies came second in the league if we are looking at regular season standings, but some have taken to the internet to share their take on how they think their superstar Morant is overrated. While he's the apple of their eye and puts up a ton of regular season highlights, but when the playoffs come around they get exposed. I mean, look at what happened. This hot take is only further supported by a glance at this past season. The Grizzlies had nothing to show in front of the 7th seeded Timberwolves and survived that game by a hair's breadth. In both games 3 and 5, the Timberwolves had substantial leads in the 4th quarter, and if not for unexplained mental breakdowns, Memphis would have been eliminated in the first round, and maybe there are enough mental breakdowns around to help them get through the next season. In addition, the West is only getting better. The Timberwolves added Rudy Gobert, Zion Williamson is back for the Pelicans, Corey is back for the Clippers, both Murray and MPJ are back for the Nuggets, LeBron and AD are looking to bounce back, Luka is only getting better, and then we have the defending champions, the Golden State Warriors. In other words, a new sun arisen for the West, and in all fairness, Memphis will not stand a chance against any of them, but sure, they will probably still hold their own in the regular season. Number 4. LA Lakers will miss the playoffs and LeBron will probably trade in a few years. It would not be an exaggeration to use the words absolute disaster for the Lakers' performance last season. The Russell Westbrook trade was an axe to the foot. He could not figure out how to play with LeBron and ruin their team dynamics. And Anthony Davis spent another season on and off the injury report. The team finished 33-49, missed the playoffs and even the play-in game. They've now missed the playoffs in 2 of LeBron's 4 years in LA. One would tell oneself, hey, at least they have a lottery pick to save the day. No way, they don't, because they traded all their picks for Anthony Davis, and whether it was worth it is slightly debatable. Sure, they won a ring and that's what it's all about, but the Lakers are in a very bad spot heading into next season. So some people have reason to believe that LA will avoid the play-in because they will outright miss the playoffs. To be fair, LeBron and AD are probably the best duo in the league, but they have sort of lost their mojo ever since 2020. LeBron is 37 years old and he can carry a team for stretches, but not the same way he did a few years ago. Anthony Davis might actually be aging quicker than LeBron. At just 28 years old, he only played 40 games. In conclusion, get ready for hard times to continue for the Lakers and LeBron to bolt 4th Las Vegas expansion team in a few years. Number 5, Durant joins Lillard and Blazers. There has been recent speculation that Kevin Durant will soon be a free agent, amidst rumours that the Nets stars requested to trade away. The initial destinations reported as Durant's preferred destinations were the Phoenix Suns and the Miami Heat. Both teams have had a lot of recent successes. It makes sense that Durant would want to go either of these teams. However, certain logistical plot twists stand in his way down either path. So where will free agency lead him now, you ask? Recently, fans have taken a photo shopping players into their favourite teams. Jerseys and one hypothetical jersey swap stands out from the rest. Portland star Damian Lillard's photo that he posted on Instagram story of him and Durant next to one another in Trailblazer uniforms. That's it for today's video. Let us know your hot takes ahead of the 2023 season in the comments down below. Make sure to like, subscribe, and we'll be back with another video very soon.